Hi, this is a bush or shrub, and I'm going to cut out a lot of it because this is really tall. It also had a lot of alfalfa pellets, and that sometimes really causes very long growth. This is getting close to 8 feet tall from the pot. Been in this pot for quite a few years. It'll have to be repotted probably every 5th year or so. First thing I'm going to do is cut off a lot of the height. You don't need it to be this tall. I don't want it to be this tall. So just give it a haircut so you can see what you're doing. This is not the pruning so much as it is getting rid of the extraneous growth so you can see what you're doing. And if there's anything that's really just in the inside and spindly growth or things like that, I can get rid of that as well. There are too many breaks from the bud union actually. So I'm going to cut out at least one of them right off the inside. And right off the bat you can see what this does is sort of open up the middle. Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit off of this side so again I can see what I'm doing and see what needs to be taken down further. Eventually you want to strip off as much of this as you can so you can see what's going on inside. I'm stripping off a few leaves, pulling down on the leaves. I see this one, it's down here it's a good size, it's a reasonable size, but I've got several of these in here, and I'm going to say I want to keep a few of them. So I will cut off some of the side growth and make a decision here which ones of these I want to keep and which I want to get rid of. This one's probably the least robust. It's new, but it's not very robust. Down at the bottom here, I have some very small growth. Cut that out. And I hope you can see this in here. There are quite a few of these main stems. You really need about a handful of them. 4 or 5 or 6. Is about the maximum you need, and I've got several more than that. So I'm going to take out this all the way down at the base. And I'm going to do some more pruning, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, this shows you some of the litter that comes with pruning. Leaves, dead leaves, etc. There is mulch on here, and I'm not going to take that out. But I am going to take out all the leaves that are have fallen, because if you find a leaf that has a set of orange spots underneath, that's a type of fungal disease called rust. Looks rusty. That's why they call it that. And if that leaf is down on the ground, even when it rains or anything else, the spores are right on the ground and they'll reproduce and come back the next year. So you want to clean up all the leaf litter. And here I've got a stem with dieback. It's dead from here all the way down to here. And so I'm going to take the whole thing out. I don't need this many main canes. This is brand new. This is brand new. Both of those are nice strong canes. This one's strong, this one's strong, this one's strong. So I've got plenty of the canes, or branches if you will. I'm going to take off some of the obvious things because I don't need them. And I don't need this one right here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 main. Now, this one's sort of crossing. This one is not the strongest one. So I have to figure out which one I want to keep. I think I'll keep the one that is not the strongest, or rather get rid of it. And then prune this back and separate the canes. So let's see. There is a bud Here is something I can use as a prop. Cut it across, put it on a thorn, and that'll keep it out, away from the other. Then I will cut these back to a reasonable length. This one's going that way, this one's going that way, this one's going that way, this one's going this way. And you say, boy, he's pruning it down a lot. It was 8 feet tall. Well, it's going to be about 2 to 3 feet tall when I'm done. There you go. That's a shrub rose being pruned. I didn't clean it up fully, but that's the idea.